morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching or joining this live stream. I'm so happy to be here. This is going to be my last live stream before Christmas and possibly before New Year's. So I'm pretty excited. It's a little bittersweet. I've just gotten started on Verishop, and so it's been really fun doing all the live streams and meeting people and just like learning the process. So it's been really cool. But today we're going to be talking about Upcircle, which is a coffee-based skincare company. And from them, I have a few coffee-based skincare products. And so we're going to be talking about a face scrub, we're going to be talking about a serum, and then a face or an eye cream. What the last product is. So I got all of these on Verishop. I discovered the brand on Verishop, and so I'm really excited to dive into that. But to kick us off, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the products that I'm wearing to help me with my skincare routines. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is my robe from Casatex, and it is a Turkish plush cotton robe, and it's probably the comfiest robe that I've ever owned, worn, everything, touched, felt, etc. And it's really stylish too. So you get the white here with the cotton, like the major part of it, and then you can choose what color piping that you want. So I really liked the gray. They also have a blue, so you can shop either of those today. But it's just really comfy, and I can do anything in it. Like I can do my skincare, do my makeup, do some like light house errands, and I won't feel like I'm just like walking in like a big like burrito, which it feels like it kind of when you sit down, but if you want to be up and moving, you can totally do that as well. And it's just like light and carefree. Like it works both ways. So really versatile here. And it has pockets, so I'll occasionally put things in here as I'm walking around, or especially like when I'm doing a live show and I need to put things in my pocket so I can access them easily. That's also a great little perk for it. And so yeah, I really like it, and it's just I'm probably the thing that I use the most that I've gotten on Verishop. So I'm really happy I found it on the app. And just as a reminder, if you've never been on a live stream before, if this is your first one, anything that I talk about today and present to you on the screen, you can get at a live show discount. And so that is going to be 102 today instead of 120. So it's a really good deal. You're getting $20 off the robe here. And so that's just one of my pieces that I'll talk about. And you'll see on me during the show. The other thing that I want to talk about is the Milk and Honey headband, which is on my head. So this is also another handy tool that I have. Both of these you can also find in my Handy Helpers collection. The headband anyway, and then this you'll find in my Downtime collection. Hey, 15624. Super ominous, but welcome to the party. I'm talking through some of my auxiliary things that I use during my skincare routines before I actually do anything. But today specifically, I'm talking about the coffee skincare line. So more on that later. But we talked about my robe, and now I'm talking about my headband, which is from Milk and Honey. And you can tell there's like a waffle weave detail here that adds kind of like elevates the feel of it. And so it's really nice. It also has this Velcro closure here, so you can make it as small or as firm around your head as you want. I know my hair gets a little crazy. I have like big curly hair. And so whenever I need to do any makeup, any skincare routines, that's what I put on my head to just like tame it and keep it back. And today for the show, it's going to be $5. $5. And they're like, so everything else is also going to be discounted for the show, but this is, I think it's a steal. Like you're going to use this so often every day. It's an everyday occurrence for me, and I really love it. And it goes with the robe, you know? So it's like a little set right here, right? You can look good, look luxurious while you're doing whatever you want to get ready for your day. Okay, so now to move on to Upcircle. Upcircle is a brand that I discovered on the app, and they have a few coffee skincare products that I want to talk about today. So I'm going to do it in the order of a skincare routine. So we're going to start with the coffee scrub. So let me put that on to you. And this one is going to be $14 today for the show. And this is all that you're getting. Like, you get a huge amount for $14. And so I'll talk a little bit about what is in it, some of the benefits of it, so you can get a good idea if this is a good purchase for you. But overall, this is really good for sensitive skin. So if it's good for sensitive skin, it's probably good for all skin types, right? Because sensitive skin is the most sensitive. And so what's in it is there's chamomile, rosehip, geranium, and patchouli essential oils along with the coffee scrub. So what the oils are going to do are going to help keep your skin moisturized after the scrub. And what the scrub and the coffee grinds in it are going to do is to help exfoliate your face. So let me see if I miss anything here. So these are a few things that are going to help with acne, psoriasis, skin issues like that. By buffing away the dead skin cells, you're going to be feeling soft and you get a nice glow afterwards, which is all we can ask for. And they source the coffee grounds from coffee shops, which I think is really cool to kind of keep it in the life cycle and not just create waste. I really like that. And everything in it, the packaging is recyclable. So this is glass and the top is aluminum. So it's great for the environment in multiple ways. So I'll show you what it looks like. So that is it. Those are the coffee. That's the coffee scrub right there. And you can see it literally looks like coffee. And it smells like coffee. So no surprise there, but let me show you how I use it. Get a little closer so you can see me. So user 15624, do you have a name that you want to share or a name that I can call you for the show so we can chat? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, so here is, that looks like in my hand. And this is probably like a little messy, probably for like one of my like skincare products, but it makes it fun. You also can totally use like a mask brush to apply this. I have some that are not like the bristles kind, but kind of the ones that are like that flat piece of, is it silicone? I think it's silicone. So you can definitely apply it like that too. But I'm going to use my fingers today because I have a towel. All right. So I'm going to focus on my cheeks because that is probably where I see the most like blackheads and just like scarring from recent acne. And so here's kind of like, you can see the coffee grounds like in my hand. I'm going to dip my hand back in a little bit more to get some more of the oil. There's like coffee all on my robe. Okay, so you can see there's like some liquid in there as well. I'm going to try and get back in there and get a little bit more of that just so my skin isn't dry. All right. There we go. So if at any point in time you're doing this and you're like, this is too dry for my liking, you can definitely dip your hand back in there and get some more of that moisture. So you just kind of roll it around on your face, do some exfoliating, let the coffee grinds work, let all the essential oils work on your face, like the rosehip. And once you get it on your face, the smell, like, it isn't overpowering at all. It feels very nice and calming. All right, I'm going to dip my hand a little bit and more to get some moisture. And I think it'll be good. Now you can use this in the morning or in the evenings. I would probably recommend using it in the evenings when you can maybe just like hop in the shower afterwards. I mean, I'm a night shower, so that makes sense for me. But if you're a morning shower, maybe it does make more sense to use it in the morning. Then you just hop in the shower and take it all off at once instead of, trying to get it in your sink or something. All right. So gonna leave that to like settle on my face for a minute, and I'll talk about the next product that I'm gonna use and get some of this coffee off my hands. I love it. It just feels so natural, and it doesn't feel like any like any weirdness in the ingredients. Like, it just feels like they just pulled all this stuff from the earth, which is really awesome. Because they did. So while you're waiting for everything to kind of settle in, you can take a few selfies. You're like, I put coffee on my face. And it's great. And coffee's been used in see it a lot. Body scrubs. You can see like the caffeine portion of coffee used in things. Like, I know I have like a coffee eye gel patch product, which helps like wake up the skin, which is funny to think because like we drink coffee to wake ourselves up, but you can also use it on your skin to do the same thing. So the caffeine is good for that. You can also use coffee grounds to kind of help exfoliate your body too. And so there's just a lot of great benefits from coffee. And it's natural, not from coffee bean. So can't beat that either. All right. So after I take off the scrub, we're going to move on to the serum. But before the serum, we'll use a face lotion because that's how they recommend putting it in order. And this really just depends on the product you're using. So if the product says put on the serum after the lotion, do what they say. This one, they said, since it is 100% pure oil, and because of the consistency, it makes sense to put it on after your lotion. But you can also, depending on the lotion or the serum that you're using, can do oil first. You can also mix them together and put them on at the same time and just eliminate the choice altogether. All right. So I'm going to take this off my face now. And I have like a little microfiber pad to kind of help me out here. You could totally do this too. I'm not in my sink. So this was what makes sense to me. Just gonna slowly, gently take it off my face. Y'all, it has been so gloomy this week in Austin. Actually, yesterday was sunny, but other than that, it's been like so cloudy. Which is great because then I can just like take naps. But like I had to turn all my ring lights on for my live, and I was like, oh, I was gonna use the natural sunlight, but there is none. Such a cloudy winter day. It was also like almost 80 degrees yesterday. So our weather has just been going back and forth. Like it's cold one day, hot the next day. Warm in the mornings, cold in the evenings. Cold in the mornings, warm in the evenings. There's just no consistency. All right, we're almost done here. And there might be a few grains that I missed on my face. I'll try and get them, but because it's just coffee, it's not a huge deal. Unless you're going outside and someone's like, you have something on your face. You can't really tell though, like what's a freckle and like what's coffee, so that maybe works to my advantage. I'll never tell. Okay, I think I got it all. And right now my face is just feeling very open and a little bit cool because of the exfoliation, kind of leaving my pores ready to receive, whatever comes next in my routine. So I love like the post scrub feel always. It just feels so nice. My cheeks feel super soft too. I missed a spot on my chin. Okay, there we go. So everything's feeling super soft as well. Trying to touch it too much because I don't want to, mess it up, but it really is a great feeling. Okay. Now, before we put on the serum, I'm going to put on a lotion really quick. It's going to reseal my moisture barrier, which adds that extra layer of protection for your skin overall. But it's really great after a scrub. Okay. Let that sit for a minute. I'll pull up the serum. All right, so this is the Upcircle Organic Face Serum. I'll tell you a little bit about this before we put it on. This has jojoba oil, sea buckthorn oil, and then rosehip oil, which I've only been able to smell rosehip if it's like a concentrate of it, like a high concentrate of it. Now, otherwise, but all great things to have in the oil and serum. And the oils in it will help boost your collagen, help keep your skin firm with the collagen in it. And it's rich in vitamin C, which is going to help fade your dark spots. So those dark spots I was talking about earlier on my cheeks, the oil and serum that I'm about to use will help fade those over time. It can also be used as a beard oil or a hair oil, which I thought was interesting. But again, it's like all natural ingredients, natural products. It makes sense that you can use it in multiple places, right? And then the last note that they had was just to apply it after your moisturizer. So this is it. Typical, right? With the dropper and everything. So they recommend putting it on your fingertips first and then putting it into your skin. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's how it looks. It's like a light yellow color. So we'll put a few drops in the fingers and apply. Now, a good rule of thumb when you're applying oils or really any product to your face is to start from the center and go out and kind of use like a lifting motion, because that's what's going to help sculpt your face too. You don't want to like pull down or like do it too hard, because it kind of stretches your face out a little bit. And like big movements are always better than smaller movements. So just a few tips and tricks to remember. Right. Yeah, I picked up some extra coffee grounds there, so let me wipe my hands a bit. All right. Much better. Oh, excuse me. Something that you can also do while you're putting on face oils or serums is to use a skincare tool. This is the perfect time because your face is very moist and supple. And you don't want to use skincare tools when your face is dry because it tugs on your skin too much. So what I would probably do is take either my 2 ball head tool and kind of stick it here and go up, or my gua sha and take the corners and brush up as well. I also some people use their fingers, but I've never been good at that. I can't like make the right I can't make the right like whatever, the right formation in your hand to like do that properly. So I always have my skincare tools handy. Right. So look at that. Like our skin is glowing. We did a face club. Face club. Maybe I need more coffee and Justin. We did a face scrub. We did a lotion, and we're on the serum now. So this face is like loving all of the attention that you're giving it, and it's just gonna help with your natural glow immediately. And it's gonna help with your glow over time. It's gonna help with your skin firmness and keeping it bouncy. It's all the great things that skincare can do for you. That's why I love it. That's why I got so like into it over the past like year or so, is because I was like, you can like change things about your face and make it, for the better just by using and getting into skincare. So I think all that's really cool. All right. So I think that'll do it for the serum. That again is called the Upcircle Organic Face Serum. You get it for $17 as a live stream special. So if you want to snag that, now would be the time to do it. The last thing that we'll talk about from Upcircle is the eye cream. And let me make sure it's presented. Okay, there we go. So here it is. It's adorable, right? But you don't need that much, right? Because eye creams, you just don't use a lot of it like you do with face lotion, right? Like face lotion, eye cream. You don't have the same real estate. So where you're going to use it here is for mostly under your eye, because it helps with the dark spots here. Like you see kind of how my eyes are a little darker, and the fine lines. So those are the 2 major things it helps, but there's a few other things I want to tell you about. This is suitable for all skin types, so not just sensitive skin. You can use it morning and night. So the ingredients in it aren't too harmful or not too harmful, but they aren't too like strong and like chemically to where you can't use it more than once a day, or like some like eye treatments you can only use it like once or twice a week. So you can use this as often as you want because the ingredients are so natural. That's the beautiful thing. It has coffee oil that brightens your skin under your eye. So the same that you can get here for the firmness, you can get that on your eye, which I definitely need. My eyes are dead inside and out. And then there's also a cucumber extract to help soothe your eyes. So we all seen like the typical spa day with cucumber, right? So that's in here too. So let me see if I can pop the top off. Hands are a little slick. And how I like to apply it is I use my ring finger, which I feel like has been destined to be my skincare finger with a little mark. So here's what it looks like out of the bottle. And you just stab it under your eye and dab it in. I make sure to get the corners of my eye too, because that's kind of where I get my crow's feet coming in when I smile. Which I don't mind so much. Like I love the fact that like I smile so hard that I get literal lines on my face. But if it's something that you would like to kind of manage, this is definitely a product that I would look into. But also like the darkness under the eye, something that I'm typically not a fan of. So definitely want to target that as well. I'm not so good with my like right hand to left eye. I don't know what it is. I'm not the most coordinated person, but like, I was like, come on. It's just my eye. It's just skincare. Okay. So I think that I've dabbed that in pretty well. Some immediate things that I'm feeling, it feels very cool on the face. And so that's always nice. It's a nice, like, it's kind of like if you're using a gel, how that leaves a cooling effect. This does the same thing, but it's a cream. And so again, you can use this twice a day. So really every day if you want, kind of help shape up your eyes for the better. And that's it. So again, the Upcircle eye cream, and this has repurposed maple and coffee extract. So all the goodies in here and a little bit of cucumber. And so that is the Upcircle routine that I wanted to show you today. So we started out with the face scrub, the coffee scrape face scrub, which I'll show you again one more time because I love the texture so much. So that's what it looks like. This yummy concoction. And this has the repurposed coffee grounds in here. So again, eco-friendly. They get them from the coffee shops, and I think that's awesome. You apply it to your damp face, use those circular motions that you saw me using earlier, and I focused on my cheeks because that's where I want to target. You can use it on your target areas as well, or you can cover your whole face. Leave it on for a few moments and then rinse it off. So that's how you use that one. And then between that and the serum, make sure you use a face lotion. But next we talked about the Upcircle face serum. And let me make sure I presented everything to you. Okay, cool. You saw everything once, but if you want to bring something up again, let me know. So this is the Upcircle face serum. So you just put a few drops in your hands after the face scrub, and you'll be good to go. Rub that in. Remember, start from the center of your face and work your way out. And then just kind of take it up from there in big motions, and you'll leave that on for a little bit as well. And while you're waiting for that to sink in, you can use a few skincare tools if you'd like to help kind of settle it into your skin a little bit more and help shape your face. And then lastly, we use the Upcircle eye cream, and this has maple, coffee, cucumber, all the good things in here. And you use that under your eye to help target the dark spots under your eye and then the fine lines. So that is everything I wanted to share with you today. Once more, shout out to my robe, which caught a lot of my coffee grinds today. So a real one. And then you can also purchase the Milk and Honey headband to match if you want to have a little matching set here and just look super cute on all your spa days, your skincare routines, your makeup routines, whatever it is. So if you have any questions on anything I talked about today, feel free to DM me on a linked platform. And if that is all there is, I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.